Hey everybody, we're out here at Fox Raceway today riding the Kawasaki KX450SR. It's a 2023 model. The 24 version won't be out for quite a while yet, but we had not had a chance to ride this thing yet, and I just wanted to go over it a little bit with you. And this might be a bike, if you're looking to buy a new bike this fall, early into next year, wanting to get a better deal, these might be a machine that you can get a great deal on since they are making a big change for 24. What does this thing include? What's different about this from stock? It's Showa suspension front and rear rather than the KYB stuff. It's not a kit, but it's a kit-ish, if that makes any sense at all. It's got the coating on the lower sliders. Definitely has a better feel than the production stuff. Just a lot more a kit-ish, you know, which is just tighter tolerances on all of the fittings and the shims and better coatings, better materials. It just works better. So you can feel it right away. That comes with X-Trig triple clamps as well, which are the cutout, and they really do change the feel of the bike as well. It's got DID Dirt Star rims, Renthal sprocket, DID chain. You get a head from Kawasaki of Japan that is, the intake ports are polished, so it's their spec head with a Pro Circuit Tie 6 exhaust, and then mapping that's tuned to go along with those changes. You also get a Hinson clutch cover, the team graphics, and that kind of stuff. So really, if you were to go in and add all of these costs up on top of a stock model, this is a good deal. It is a discounted price. And like I said, as they're starting to blow these out to make room for 24s, you might be able to find these at a really good price. So just a little heads up. Maybe chat with your local Kawasaki dealer. It's a great looking bike. This thing has been kind of polished and fine-tuned over the last several years, and they've really gotten it to a place where it works great. There isn't a lot of negatives, not a lot of downsides to this bike, not a lot of holes you can punch in the way this thing works. It's just very solid and steady. Not a lot of people get on this and go, yeah, I hate that. It's a good bike all the way around. So today, kind of the differences from stock to the SR, the things I noticed. Initially was that suspension right away, and that, two things, little bumps. It just has a really plush initial on the small little chop, which I love as an old guy with vet wrists. I want that soft, supple initial. But also when I would slam into stuff or go long, flatland something, just really nice absorption on the hard landings. Just did a great job of again, just cushioning that landing when you expect it to come down like a ton of bricks. That was the first thing I noticed, and they've done a great job tuning it for that. And then the power, man, this thing is definitely, it feels like it's got some work done. You know, you need to ride this thing with no clutch, just use the throttle, ride it a gear tall, because there's a lot of horsepower. And it's not abrupt, it's not hard to ride, and you can change couplers, just like you can with the standard model, to sort of tune how you like that power to come on. But it's potent. I mean, this thing makes some horsepower, and if you really get into the throttle, the front end's gonna be standing up, and you're gonna be doing business. So that was great. And as always, this thing has great brakes, great feel on the clutch, just super comfortable. The only thing I noticed about it that I would maybe try to look for something different is the seat's really soft. I don't remember that from the stock one, and this bike has had some time on it prior to us getting on it, so maybe we just had a big boy that liked to sit down and broke it in good for us. But that was the only thing I noticed that I would have liked to have changed. Other than that, incredible bike. And it's really important, I will say, to make sure you get your sag set up right. If this thing's tall in the front, it doesn't really want to turn. The minute you get your balance correct, it's stable, it turns well, it does everything well. So just pay attention to that. And you can go back and look at our settings on our race spec video. It'll give you a good place to start for all that. But great motorcycle, man. I really had fun on this. And like I said, I was just going through the cost of everything retail. If you added it up, you're getting a deal by buying the SR model. And like I said, it's a good time to buy right now if you're looking at one of these. Because as they make that big change for 24 that the 450 is going to get, they're going to want to move out all these 23s. So just go in and bend your dealer's arm a little bit. I bet you can come out of there with a good price. So big thank you to Kawasaki for letting us have a day on this thing. Super fun bike. And I'm anxious to see what they do in 24 and how these same changes put onto that bike will feel. So Stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.